अस्सलाम वालेकुम स्टूडेंट्स। आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक है 11th क्लास के लिए, दैट इज़ डॉक्यूमेंट्स रिक्वायर्ड टू बी सबमिटेड, यानी कि हमने कौन कौन से डॉक्यूमेंट्स सबमिट करने हैं। तो पहला है मेमोरेंडम ऑफ एसोसिएशन। फर्स्ट वन इज मेमोरेंडम ऑफ एसोसिएशन। तो इस मेमोरेंडम ऑफ एसोसिएशन में कौन कौन सी चीज़ें आ जाती हैं, वो हो गया द नेम क्लॉज, रजिस्टर्ड ऑफिस क्लॉज, ऑब्जेक्ट क्लॉज, और इसमें आएगा other objectives, the main objectives, liability clause, capital clause, association clause। फिर हो गया articles of association, उसमें आएगा consent of proposed directors, agreement, statutory declaration, and so on. Let me discuss them. First one, that is memorandum of association. It is the most important document of the company and defines the objectives of the company. Any activity which is not mentioned in the memorandum of association cannot be legally undertaken by the company. It contains these clauses. They are the name clause. This clause contains the name of the company already approved by the registrar of companies, by which the company will be known. Second one, that is registered office clause. This clause contains the address of the registered office and name of the state in which the registered office of the company is proposed to be situated. And the third one, that is object clause. Object clause is the most important clause of the memorandum of association. It defines the main aim for which the company is established. Any activity which is not stated in this clause cannot be legally undertaken by the company. It is divided into two subclauses. First one, that is the main clause. Main objects contains the main objectives for which the company is formed, although an act which is either essential or incidental for the attainment of the main objectives of the company may not have been explicitly stated in the subclause. It is deemed to be valid. Second one, other objectives. This subclause includes those objectives which are not included in the main objectives. A company has to pass either a special resolution or an ordinary resolution and get central government's approval for same if it wishes to initiate any business included in this subclause. Now the fourth one, that is liability clause. The clause states the liability of the members of the company. The liability of the members is limited to the amount unpaid on the shares owned by them. For example, if a shareholder is holding 500 shares of rupees 10 each and has already paid for rupees 6 per share, his liability is limited only to rupees 4 per share, that is rupees 2000 only. Capital clause. This clause defines the maximum amount of capital which the company is authorized to raise through the issue of shares. The authorized share capital of the proposed company along with its division into the number of shares having a fixed face value is specified in this clause. Association clause. This clause specifies the intention of the signatories to the memorandum of association to be associated with the company, and also their consent to purchase qualification shares. In case of public company, at least 7 persons must sign the memorandum of association, while 2 persons are required in case of a private company. Now, second one, that is articles of association. It contains rules and regulations regarding internal management of a company. These rules are subsidiary to the memorandum of association and hence should not contradict or exceed anything stated in the memorandum of association. This document should be stamped and signed by the signatories of the memorandum of association. However, the company's Act contains Table A of the Companies Act contains memorandum of association, contains rules and regulations for the internal management of a company. And if any company limited, public limited company adopts this table, there is no need to prepare separate articles of association. Third one, that is consent of proposed directors. This document contains written consent of all directors stating that they agree to be the directors of the company and undertake to buy and pay for qualification shares. Agreement. Another important document which is required to be submitted to the registrar is the agreement, if any, which a company has with any individual for appointment as its managing director or a full-time director or manager. Statutory declaration. A statutory declaration duly signed by an advocate of High Court or Supreme Court or a chartered accountant or by a person named in the articles as a director or manager or secretary, stating that all the legal formalities required for the registration of the company have been fulfilled, is submitted along with the above mentioned documents. The chartered accountant mentioned here must be a full-time practitioner. Part-time CAs, chartered accountants, are not empowered to sign the same. Payment of fee. Necessary amount of registration fees depending on the authorized share capital of the company is to be paid by the company along with above mentioned documents. Thanks.